Zach, what was up with the lights before? They just kept going off?
I don't know. Anthony must have some ghostly figures or something.
It was weird.
You know?
Yeah, we ready, Scott?
Yep.
And if anyone pops up during the call, you can just look.
What do you mean?
Malika Andrews, ESPN.
Andre, I'm wondering, one, if having the virus changed the way you talk to people who haven't had it about it, or encourage people to take it seriously who haven't experienced it, and two, if you could just walk us through what it's like getting to the practice facility, what it looks like for you.
Good afternoon, everybody. If you could please mute your phones, we're getting some background noise of someone watching ESPN there.
I know there's a chance that I can still
Everyone, please mute their phones. Or their You're still getting a lot of background noise. Everybody, please. Zach, can you just mute everybody? So I'll just have Zach unmute you when I call on you, if that works. We're having a lot of background noise, so I'll just have Zach unmute you when we call on you, if that works. Zach, we'll go to Chris Miller first.
Deni, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. So you land in DC. You're here now for a couple of days. Can you just describe what the city has been like? I know we're going through this pandemic, so it's probably hard for you to really engage with fans, but what has it been like your first couple of days here?
So first of all, the city's beautiful. That's first of all. I think it's kind of more quiet because it was Thanksgiving once I got here. And through all the pandemic and COVID stuff, things closed really early. But other than that, I think it's a beautiful city, very nice people, and I'm here to play basketball, so I'm excited.
I wanted to ask you about basketball. Just I've seen clips, but never seen a full game of you. So the question I'm going to ask you is going to probably speak to your competitiveness. It's 5 seconds left on the clock. You got the ball. Where's your sweet spot to close the game out?
Whatever is gonna be open, I'm gonna go there. But regardless, I'm just reading the game. I have a court vision. I have the IQ. I'll just see the play and just make the play, even if it's for my teammate and if it's for me. I trust my teammates, and I'm all about wins. So it's all about or pass or shoot. Depends. I'm gonna read it.
Appreciate it, man. Again, welcome to town.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Chase?
Hey, Deni, we talked to Anthony Gill earlier, and he played against you in the EuroLeague, and I asked him for a scouting report, and he said, first of all, he said you've never met a shot you didn't like, but you can make those shots.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what do you think, from what you've seen of American basketball in the NBA, what are the differences between the EuroLeague, the style of play, and also what was it like to go up against Anthony Gill? What's the scouting report on him?
So you were asking how is it for American players in the EuroLeague compared to European players in the EuroLeague?
What's the difference in style of play between the EuroLeague and the NBA and just American leagues, from what you can tell?
I think the difference is mostly pace, the pace of the game, more possessions, more points. It's 48 minutes instead of 40, so it's more playing time. I think less contact. I think in EuroLeague, less fouls called, but in general, just the NBA is the best league in the world with all the best players, and it's really unique and special. Coming up against Anthony Gill, that was the first game of the season, I think, and he was injured. I don't think we played him again. I don't think he was back, but it was one of my favorite players in EuroLeague. When I would play there, I think he's a great player, very smart. He did a lot of great things for Himki, and I'm excited that we can play together right now and just combine.
Fred?
Hey, Deni, what's going on, man? The last time that we got the chance to speak to you, you said you hadn't really spoken to very many people in the organization yet. I'm wondering now that you've had the chance to talk to specifically John Wall and Bradley Beal, how those conversations have gone and what your first impressions of those guys and the rest of your teammates are.
We didn't really get together yet. I just we switched a couple of words here and there. We had a lot of physicals and checkups, so I didn't really meet the players like deeply. But I can tell those are very great guys, hard workers, that really care about basketball and their teammates. So I think I'm very positive about getting their friendship together, and yeah, I'm excited.
Thanks, Deni.
Thank you.
All right. Quentin.
Welcome to DC, Deni.
Thank you.
I got a couple questions for you. Number one being, we spoke to Scott Brooks, I want to say yesterday, and he said he's never seen a rookie come into camp with as much as excitement and energy and just want to be in the NBA and be on the floor. So what goes into, I guess, the motor that you bring to an NBA team in terms of your effort and just every time you score, you seem to, I've seen some clips, you're just excited to score, excited to set your teammates up. Is that just who you are as a person, or that's something that you strive to show on the floor?
No, it's all me. I'm not trying to do something that's not gonna be myself, but I can tell you that I just love playing basketball. I'm very emotional on the court. I like to make plays. I like all my teammates to be together and win games all together. I'm a big competitor, and I like to win, and I love to win. It's all I do. So for me to be fired up and excited to play in the best league in the world and bring my talent over here and trying to make the team better as best as I can, that's exciting for me. So I can't wait, and hopefully we can do great things together.
Awesome. And secondly, there's going to be a competition at that 3 slot between yourself, Isak Bonga, and Troy Brown Jr. How do you view competition? I guess what's your mindset in going to, I'm going to have to earn this spot, it's just not going to be given to me? How do you view this competition at the 3 position?
Listen, first of all, I respect all the players. I'm just trying to work hard and be the best Deni I can be. If the best Deni I can be will be a starter, amazing. But I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at this like in a standpoint that I'm just working hard, being positive, and help the team as much as I can. So whether me being a starter or me being coming from the bench, if our team winning and I have a good role and I make the team better, so it doesn't really matter, you know. I respect those players, but I'm just gonna be the best Deni I can be. I mean, and everything will come by itself.
Appreciate that, Deni. Again, welcome to DC.
Thank you so much.
Alex.
Hi, Deni, Alexander Žigić, correspondent for Radio TV Serbia from Chicago. Can I ask a question in Serbian, actually?
My Serbian is not that fluent, so I'll do that English one.
I will stick to English. Just want to ask you about your dad, Zufar. He was a coach in Serbia for 10 years. How much is he your idol in a way, and somebody you look at to get your own inspiration when you play basketball?
My dad was with me and really teach me how to look at the game, and he teach me small tricks here and there, but we didn't really talk about a lot of basketball. He just raised me as a human, how to behave, how to respect all my teammates, and other than that, he didn't really bother me in my way. He didn't really coach me. We didn't really get along on the court, so he was a great dad for me, and he brought me the competitive spirit, but other than that, not much basketball.
And do you follow Serbian basketball now and other players from Serbia and the region who play at NBA? And do you know some of them already?
What do you mean? Can you repeat that?
Like the Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. Have you met any of them yet, or do you look forward to meeting them?
I'm looking forward to meeting them for sure. We came from a lot of same places, so it will be good to exchange memories and stuff. Yeah.
How do you feel about coming to NBA and to the Wizards? What does it mean for you coming to America and joining the NBA?
It means a lot. I worked so hard to take my game here and just make my family, friends, and everybody proud. And tell all the Israelis there is no limit. So it doesn't matter where are you from or what is your flag. It's if you're a good basketball player, you can go to wherever you want. So.
And just one more, you worked with Veljko Petrovic, your coach, for I think 8 or more years. How is it going to be working without him?
I cannot tell you I'm not gonna work with him. I'm gonna continue work with him. He was a big part of my career, and he's gonna be a big part of my career. He brought me a lot of knowledge, and I won't be here if not him. So I'll combine them. Hopefully I'll have the chance to combine them, and I'll do good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Neil.
Hey, Deni, welcome officially to DC.
Thank you.
The Wizards are, they're trying to make a step in defense, and obviously you have the physical attributes to really help them there. When you're defending a player, and I'm sure you feel like you can defend a variety of different size players, what really goes into your head for you to lock in and take that matchup seriously?
It's just how competitive I am. I mean, I don't see a player in front of me and just say like trying to overthink how I defend them. I'm gonna stay attached to the scouting report. I'll know this player, and I'm gonna go at him. Like I'm not afraid of anybody in defense. Like, so I'm just playing my game, be competitive as I am, and I'll step it up. Yeah, for sure.
Not to put words in your mouth, but do you feel like you can defend 1 through 4 or 1 through 5, and that's part of your skill set?
I'll definitely try. I think I have the abilities, but we'll wait and see.
Ava.
Hey, Deni, nice to see you again. You're obviously used to on various teams that you've played on being kind of the younger guy on the team. Are you a guy who's always kind of going up to veterans and really trying to pick their brains and talk their ear off? Or are you going to lean on your pro experience that you already have playing in the Wizards and maybe keep to yourself a little bit more? How do you kind of approach, I guess, going about learning and being on a new team?
So I'm a player who likes to learn. I'm learning. For me, if I learn one thing each day new, is good. I mean, there's great players here, great organization, a lot of people with experience that I can learn from that I don't have. So I'm always down to listen. Even if I don't like some stuff, I'll still listen. And yeah, I'll just learn new things, and I'm gonna be a player who's gonna add a lot of new things in his game. And I trust the people over here, so it's nothing to not listen, you know.
Did anybody from back home travel over to DC with you who might be helping you kind of ease into the transition or anything?
For sure. First of all, Veljko Petrovic, my coach, Matan, my Israeli agent, and my mom, they all with me for the beginning, just to settle in and just be comfortable.
Thanks, Deni.
Dave Johnson.
Hey, Deni, good to talk to you again. It's hard to imagine just how exciting and wonderful this period has been for you. Was there any wow moment for you as you got here where it really kind of hit home, like this is really happening, like you walk into the arena or maybe you just land in America, or was there a moment where you just, it kind of got you emotionally?
It definitely got me emotional. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, and I'm a human being, and I grew up in an environment that it was comfortable for me. Like I was at home with my friends, speaking the language, and everybody like knows you because you're a Maccabi player. And since the plane took off, I left everybody home, and I understood that I started a new beginning, a new career, and I don't know any people. So for me, it was hard. It's like starting over again. But I'm tougher than this. I'm a tough kid. I've been through a lot till now. So I'm ready for everything right now.
Thank you.
Christos.
Hello, Deni. Hello from Greece.
I would like to ask you, how emotional was the last days in Israel, and what Coach Ferropoulos told you before you flight in United States?
I didn't hear the second question.
And what Coach Ferropoulos told you before you fly?
So, first of all, I talked with Coach. I went to see a lot of Maccabi games before I left. So, of course, he told me good luck, and we've talked. I was in the NBA, and I know he's always there to help me if I need him. It's been emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I left a lot of friends and family that I loved for a long time, and but I know they're all proud of me, and they want my success, and I'm happy they're all behind me, and hopefully they're gonna come visit, and yeah.
And a quick follow-up, Luka Doncic created his own path to the NBA and other European players. Is it a kind of example for you?
Oh, it just shows that no matter where you're from, like you can do great things, and they're all great players and hard workers, and I'm gonna have my own path. Like maybe I'm patient, and maybe it's maybe not gonna go right away. I mean, everybody pace is different of development, but I'm very positive about myself. I know my skill. I'm working very hard, very confident, and yeah, hopefully I'll have a great path of my own.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stefan?
Hello, Deni.
Hi.
You're first half Israeli, half Serbian player in NBA history, so it's obvious that you have many fans in both of those countries. So can you tell us what can we expect from you in the beginning of your career, and what can we expect later? So what do you want to achieve in the NBA?
So first of all, I want to develop every day until the end of my career. That's my goal. And no matter if I'm 39, I want to develop that last year. And right now, I just want to fit in the team as best as I can, want to help the team win, and hopefully make it to the playoffs, and just improve my game. Just be a better person, a better player, and just in general. So yeah.
Thank you. Second question. So your dad already played in Serbia for quite a long time. He's a legend in Red Star team. And one of your new teammates, Davis Bertans, played actually for Partizan, which is fierce rival. Did you have any chance to maybe talk to him about it?
I didn't met Bertans yet, but I know we're gonna have a lot of common about the experience there. For sure, I'm excited to meet him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Joseph?
Hi, Deni. Congratulations. How important is this for you to represent Israel as the highest drafted Israeli player in history?
It's great. Israeli fans are the best. All the nations behind you. Everybody's gonna support you, and you have a lot of Israelis everywhere in the United States. So I know I'm gonna have the support also from Israel and also close here from the States. Hopefully I'll represent as best as I can. At the end, I'm gonna have my ups and downs. Hopefully, all the Israeli fans gonna be behind me all the time. And yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna play my game, and hopefully I'll represent good.
Thank you.
Howard?
Thank you. So as a follow-up, the Jewish fans in this country they went crazy when Omri Kaspi was here, when Gal was here, and he patiently signed autographs for everyone. What does it mean for the to represent Israel to the Jewish fans? What do you think that's going to be like?
Represent what?
Oh, the Jewish community, not the Israel community, but also the Jewish community.
I was talking to both. I was talking to Jewish and Israeli, but yeah, I think it's the same. It's the same thing for us. Like we're all one big family. So yeah.
What will you miss most about Israel, and where will you find good hummus in Washington?
Hopefully I'll have good guides to show me good hummus places to go. And what I'm gonna miss on Israel, I mean, I'm gonna miss a lot, but I'm in Washington now. I'm focused on Washington, how to be better here and how to settle my things and everything here. So yeah, I'll miss a lot of things. Basically, my friends, mostly my family, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Next, forgive me if I mispronounced the last name, but Veselinovic.
Hi, Deni.
How you doing?
Feeling good. You?
What'd you say?
Feeling good. You're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Great, great. You wore a Serbian and Israeli flag on your jacket on the draft night. So can you tell us something about that? What that Serbian heritage meant to you through your whole life?
That's my two sides. I mean, my dad brought me. I've been in Serbia a lot because half of my family is in Serbia, and half of my family is in Israel. So my dad bought it in the day of the draft, those flags, and just me representing both countries, because it means a lot to him because he grew up in Serbia, so he needed to give credit also to his country. So yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. What do you expect from your first season, first couple of games, first weeks? Do you need to accommodate or just to run your flow as you used to it?
I'll probably just play my game, be a great teammate. At the end of the day, it's basketball, so I don't wanna overthink it. I have great teammates around me, and I'm looking forward to get those W's in.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wish you best luck.
Thank you so much.
Joshua.
Hi, Denny. How you doing?
What's up, Josh?
Good to see you. Good, good. Denny, there's going to be lots of kids running around with Deni Avdija jerseys soon. We saw when you saw that huge card from whatever company, Panini.
Yeah,
I saw the reflection in your face, how much you love seeing it. What are you gonna do when you see these kids running around in Israel, Serbia, DC wearing your jersey? Thanks a lot.
It's gonna warm my heart, first of all, because for me, they see me as somebody they love. I mean, they show me the support, and I mean, what can you ask better for a basketball player that people support you and love you and have your jerseys? For me, it's like amazing. I never dreamed about it, but yeah, hopefully they're gonna score more with my jersey on.
Chase, you have another?
Yes, first of all, Deni, you're in luck. Literally the closest restaurant to the Wizards Arena specializes in hummus. But I wanted to ask you about playing with pace, because the Wizards are one of the fastest teams in the league. They were last year, and that was without John Wall, so they could be even faster. How do you think your game fits into that?
I think I'm a great transition guy. I like to run the floor. I think I'm very fast for my height. I have the abilities to run, but yeah, I'll need to adjust. I'll see how is it on the court, and I will adjust. So just looking forward to hop on the court and play. That's it.
Dave Johnson. No Dave Johnson. Quentin, I see your hand up again.
Then we've been talking a lot about basketball and things of that nature. And, you know, typically I try to throw you off a little bit with the rap questions and things of that nature. What was the first meal you had in the States? And secondly, you've eaten a little bit more than just one meal since you've been here. What has been your favorite meal that you've had since you've been in DC?
DC or in general? Because I've not eaten DC yet a lot. So
in general is fine.
So I'll say my first meal at in America was Houston's, and I actually liked it. And my favorite, you're not gonna believe it, but I know there's better restaurants than this. But I really like the idea of Chipotle in the beginning.
There you go.
It was cool for me because I like to eat healthy, and I didn't have much options. But Chipotle was kind of healthy for me, and I liked it. So I'll stick with those two.
All right, go find you some hummus. Appreciate you.
It's fine. I'll send it in FedEx or something.
Howard, do you have another?
Sure. One more question. Who are your NBA idols, and who are you most looking forward to playing against in the NBA?
So I don't really have an NBA idol. Like I love a lot of players from the NBA, and I watch them, but nobody that is my idol. But who I'm excited to play against, I don't know, the greatest ones. I mean, all the guys I used to play when I was while I was little with video games now becoming truth. So basically, yeah. I mean, bunch of guys. I can't really name everybody.
And if you have any free time, what are some of your hobbies other than video games? What else do you want to do in your free time?
Listen, I'll have to go to the beach, although it's not an option. But I'll probably find a new hobby since I'm away from home. I'll find a new one for sure.
Ben?
Hi, Deni. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I would like to ask you, Deni, how do you like the weather in DC? It seems that it's very cold at winters, and how do you compare it to Tel Aviv?
So you cannot compare it to Tel Aviv, but I mean, it's different. You're not sweating all the time like in Israel, but I'm kind of liking this idea. But yeah, you need some jackets here and there. I'm not really care about that. It's cool. I mean, I was in Serbia half of my childhood, so I know how is it this cold and snow and things. So I'll be fine.
Thank you.
And Joshua.
Then one last question for you. You talked about leaving behind so many things. You're going to forge a new path right now. What's it going to be like when you literally step on the floor for the first time at the Capital One Center wearing a Wizards jersey for you?
How can I describe it in words, honestly? Like, me thinking about it, like 1 year ago, I just watched it on TV and was like wondering if I'll be there. And now I'm in a jersey, Washington jersey on the arena with all the fans, hopefully soon fans. But yeah, it's just it shows that I worked hard for this, and all I've been through came to this moment, and I'm not done. I have a lot of goals to accomplish, and yeah.
All right, great. Thanks, Deni. Thanks, everybody. That'll do it
Sorry,
for
can
today.
we get a last question from Israel? Can we get a last question from Israel, please?
Yes, one last question.
Alright, קודם כל, דני, כיף לראות אותך פה, מערוץ הספורט, יואב מודעי. I just want to let everybody know Anthony Gill actually has played against Deni in Russia. I was there with Deni last season, and Deni actually blocked him. That's just for all of you to know. And דני, שתי שאלות אליך בעברית. קודם כל, אומרים שמכבי תל אביב זה מועדון, אתה יודע, מבחינת התנהלות, שהוא כמעט ברמה של NBA, בטח ובטח באירופה. עכשיו נכנסת לוושינגטון, אתה שם כמעט שבוע. איך היית משווה את זה? זאת שאלה ראשונה. טוב, נגיע לשנייה עוד שנייה. נשמח לשמוע אותך.
טוב, אז קודם כל, מכבי זה באמת מועדון שהוא מדהים. הוא עשה בשבילי המון, וגם הצורה המקצועית בה מדהימה, ועכשיו כשאתה נכנס בעצם ל-NBA ואתה בעצם במועדון אחר, אתה מבין כמה הם היו טובים אליך וכמה הם עזרו לך. אני יכול להגיד לך שיש הבדלים, גם בתנאים וברור גם ברמה, אבל מבחינתי אני מעריך את מכבי על כל מה שהם עשו בשבילי. וושינגטון זה מקום מדהים, וגם כל הדברים מסביב, ואיך שמתייחסים אליך פה, ואת איך אומרים לזה, מכשורים שלא בהכרח למכבי יש, שעוזרים לך יותר. אבל כן, זהו בעיקרון.
ושאלה אחרונה, דני, אתה יודע, אצלנו בין ראשון לשני הבא, אנחנו כבר סנכרנו את השעון מעורר נגד קווין דורנט בברוקלין, כולם כבר מוכנים. איך ההרגשה, אתה יודע, שיש ככה מדינה אחרונה מאחוריך, שבגללך הולכת לאבד לא מעצות שינה?
טוב, אני מקווה שתשלימו אותם. חוץ מזה, מטורף. זה לא חשבתי שזה יקרה, והנה זה קורה עוד מעט, ואני מכין את עצמי הכי טוב שאני יכול, ואני מאמין בעצמי, ואני יודע שכולכם מאחוריי, יש לכם תמיד מקום מיוחד בלב שלי. אז תודה.
תן בראש.
תודה רבה.
All right. Thank you. Thanks again, everybody.